Cindy, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I don't think so.
I didn't see any motorcycles. What in the world's going on here? Oh, dang, girl. You look like $100.
$100?
Heck yeah. Back in the 20s, $100 was a lot of money.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Cindy, what in the world are we doing tonight?
This is the Prohibition Soiree.
It is. We are celebrating the end of Prohibition. Do you know it was 90 years ago today?
90 years
90
ago.
years ago is when, and so we're celebrating 90 years of of the end of Prohibition. We're going to go in here, we're going to drink some beer, we're going to drink some
Prohibition beer.
Prohibition beer. We're going to have us a good time in here.
It's going to be fun.
You know,
he's all dressed up.
We are
looking pretty handsome.
Here at Cedar Creek in Martinsville, and they do this every year. We've been here every year, and I tell you what, it's one of my absolute favorite things to do. It's kind of fun. Normally, I'm the old moonshiner guy in my bib overalls and all that. I'm the bad boy. But this time I decided, you know what? I'm going to get dressed up, and we're going to get fancy. And like I said, you look like $100, girl.
Well, I think you look like about, what, 50?
Yeah, good 50.
Okay.
Good 50.
We look good.
All right, man. Hey, are you ready to take a step back in time? We can step back into the 1920s.
That's pretty wild.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time
like
ago.
Like 100 years ago.
Oh, like 100 years.
All right, man. Let's take a step back in time, shall we? All right. Let's go in.
Let's go.
All right. We'll do the secret knock.
Yes.
We're friends of Hal. Let's go in. Come on.
So Janelle, you and your husband, I should say, you guys are the owners of Cedar Creek Winery, Brewery, and Distillery. Tell me about, you guys have, I remember when you first started, tell me about how it's grown and how much, I mean, you guys have done an amazing thing.
Yeah, well, when we opened in 2010, it was just the winery. And then our son Bryce started brewing beer in 2015. And the distillery, our daughter opened that in 2016. And from there, a year and a half ago, we added the eatery.
Yes.
So it's grown a lot.
It has grown a lot. And you guys have really good food, by the way.
Thank you.
I love the food here. I just love the atmosphere. You guys have, you know, in the summertime, you have the concerts going on. And in the wintertime, you have something like this going on. Was this an idea of yours, or was it not just the idea of somebody else?
Kelsey Gruber, our operations manager, she puts all of these events together.
Yeah. So does she do all the summer concerts too?
RD Productions does the summer concerts.
Yeah. So how does it make you feel to see what you've accomplished here at this place?
When I sit here and look at all of this, it doesn't seem real that this is our place.
Right.
It's kind of overwhelming at times, but...
Well, it's beautiful. And I know so many people who love to come out here. Again, whether it's in the wintertime or the summertime, you can sit inside, you can sit outside and just enjoy the wine or the beer or the distillery, and you can have a good time. And it's a really nice place. We appreciate you guys. And even for this night tonight, you know, we appreciate that you guys do this kind of stuff because it brings the community together, and it's really cool.
Well, I always enjoy seeing you and Scott come out, so...
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
I know you guys have kind of been here almost since day one.
Oh,
so.
yeah, definitely. I remember when it was just the winery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys have done an amazing job. I love this place, so thank you so much. So So Kelsey, you put this on, right?
Yes.
So tell me about what made you decide to put on a 1920s Prohibition party.
So we wanted to do something to celebrate the end of Prohibition. We actually released a pre-Prohibition lager 3 years ago about the same time. So we just kind of put two and two together, and we decided to do a party. And the first year I did it, we wasn't expecting this big of a crowd. So it's grown every year, and this is our third year doing it, and it just so happens to be 90 years since Prohibition ended. Every year I kind of do a different theme. So this year we did Old Hollywood because black and white movies and silent films and red carpet Hollywood was big in the early 20s. So you got popcorn on the tables and the VIP experience, red carpet. I'm trying to do a little twist on it every year.
Well, you guys have done an awesome job, and I know it was sold out last year. Was it sold out this year also?
Yes. Last year we had a little bit too much. It was like sardines in a can. So this is our first year that we actually had tickets for purchase and not for free. And we still ended up selling out. So we have probably somewhere between 150 and 175 folks in here right now.
Wow. It's crowded. I mean, it's not as crowded as it was last year, but it's always so much fun. You know, last year you guys had a lot of stuff going on. This year you got a lot of stuff going on. I love the band. I love the people dancing. It's awesome that everybody joins in. So do you know what next year's theme's going to be?
I haven't decided yet. I'm working on it. It might be something to do with like theater and vaudeville and silent comedy and miming, maybe.
Cool.
And the password will be totally different, and the way that we do it will be totally different. I already know the date for next year. I'm looking forward to planning that one.
Well, you know, I think it's cool. We've been out here every year, and it's been pretty cool for us to be out here. I love it. You guys do such a good job. It's so much fun. I love to see everybody that they go ahead and, I mean, everybody gets dressed up. No matter what they dress up, and that's pretty cool.
I love it. I love seeing everybody playing a part, and they dance, and they talk to people that they've never talked to before. It really is like stepping back in time and just forgetting about your worries and just having a great time before the holidays and the stress. I love seeing this many people that do a different twist on their 1920s outfits. It's not all flappers and gangsters. They do a little bit of something different. I love the creativity.
That's very true, because you know, even the runners of the moonshine and everything else, I think back then, probably. So you have that also, and it's pretty cool to see all the different outfits.
Yeah.
I love it. I like dressing up anyway, so it's cool.
Me too.
I'm so glad that you do this. We appreciate it, and I love being out here. I'm sure we'll be here again next year.
Thank you so much for coming out. I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you too.
All right, Erica, it's been a busy night tonight. A lot of people here. How's everybody been treating you guys?
Oh, wonderful. Everyone's been pleasant and just in good spirits, so we enjoy it.
Now, thank you, sir. Now, do you always dress like this when you come to work?
No. I do not. Thank you, though.
I just thought maybe you guys were dressed like this all the time.
No,
I would. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, I usually wear a long sleeve shirt, leggings, and some tennis shoes.
Right?
I don't even have any shoes on right now.
There you go. See?
I kicked the heels off.
See, and I love this place. I love coming out here in the summertime for the concert series. I mean, everybody here is so good, The employees are so kind and so considerate to everybody, and so I was hoping that everybody here tonight was being considerate and polite back.
Yes, it has actually been very smooth sailing tonight, and the time is going really fast, which tells you you're having a good time. So agreed.
No doubt. I just looked at the clock. I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab another beer because I can't believe how quick this has gone.
It's gone really quickly.
And we shut down at 10 o'clock, right?
Yes, I think we're supposed to do last call around 9:30, 9:40, so we've got about another 20, 30 minutes.
All right. Well, we're going to end this conversation so I can chug this down real quick and get one more. Thank you so much, Erica.
Have a good night.
All right, man. You got it going on right now. You got the fur coat. You got everything going on. Have you ever been to anything like this before?
I have not. This is my first 1920 party, and I came as Vinny Gillispie, 1920s pimp. I get the money, I run the numbers. I'm all around town. They know me, baby. Right here, right here.
So you're having a pretty good time tonight?
Oh, I'm having a fantastic time. Best time I've ever had in my life. I just moved to Indiana about 5 months ago.
Oh, really?
And I met these group of people, and it's been the best time of my life. I came to a concert here, the Halloween party, now this one. Wow. Best time ever. There's nothing like this back home. This is awesome.
Where is back home?
Back home is Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
I love it out here. It's great. This is a beautiful location, wonderful people. Every time I come in here, the staff, the locals treat me great, like I'm one of the family. So I love it. It's great.
No, it's a good time. I mean, I've been around here for a while, so I remember when this was just the little tap room over here for the wine tasting room before they built everything else, and they keep adding on here at Cedar Creek.
It's great.
And it is like you said, came for a concert, so they do that big Drink at the Creek concert series out here.
It is fantastic. It's so much fun. I can't wait for the next party.
Right on.
I'll be here. Vinny Gillispie, baby. Right there.
All right, Josh, here we are. We are at the soiree at Cedar Creek. Dude, we didn't even have to ride as far as Muscle Shoals, Alabama to get to here.
No.
What do you think about this place?
I've always enjoyed coming here. It's always a different vibe, decent beer, good food, always a good time.
This whole thing, 1920s, is kind of the whole vibe that they have going here tonight is a lot of fun. We've been able to do this, and normally you and I are usually the moonshiners for this thing. And
overalls and long johns, yeah.
And now this year we're both all decked out.
Stepped it up.
You're kind of a Dapper Dan kind of guy, aren't you?
I'm a Dapper Dan man, damn it.
Nah, it's a good time, man. I'm so glad you and Erica could come out here. And you remember Erica? Erica was the one that did a lot of filming for us on that Muscle Shoals trip. She became a camera woman at that time. And I think they're going out to smoke weed, I think they're going outside to, cool off or something. I don't know. What do you say we go get another beer?
Let's do it.
Big shout out to Crambo's. Chris Crampy, world-renowned painter. They have Harley mechanics. They have all the accessories, the bells and whistles that you need for your motorcycle. They do great tire sales there, and they have some really cool attire. Get your swag at Crambo's. US 40 over in Greencastle. That's right, it's the Texaco building, 6.3 miles west of US 231, right off of US 40. You know what they say, Crambo's, they'll get you noticed. Man, we have had a blast at Cedar Creek. It was the soiree. This is like celebrating the end of Prohibition. What a fun time. Now it's for the after party, okay? Not everybody knew where this after party was at. You had to know.
You had to get a ticket.
Exactly. You had to know somebody that knew somebody in order to get into this. So we're going to step out of the 1920s now, and we're getting ready to head inside Gillispie Cigar Bar in Martinsville, right on the square in Martinsville. Cindy, you ready to go up and enjoy the after party, have a cigar and a cocktail?
Definitely.
All right, man. Come on. Let's go inside Gillispie Cigar Bar. All right, Santos, here we are, Gillispie Cigar Bar.
Correct.
You know, this is one of our favorite places. How did this end up becoming the after party for the soiree there at Cedar Creek?
Oh, wow. You know what? That's a good question. You know what? I guess just destiny, right?
Right.
You know, we seem to have a very 1920s feel here, kind of a speakeasy feel. They had a speakeasy party, but because of their the property that they're on, they have to close down early. So
Right.
they decided to bring the party over here. And, it's just a good mix. You know, we like them, they like us. Yeah, kind of just works.
It's worked out good. Now, I know we're rolling around midnight. Is this, I mean, what are your normal hours?
Oh, you know what? The hours are here and there. Sometimes we close at 10, sometimes we close at midnight. But what it really comes down to is if there's people here having a good time, we're not going to shut the doors. You know, I'd hate for someone to come in here 5 minutes before close, grab a cigar, and have to leave. Now, you can come in a minute before close, grab a cigar, sit down, enjoy yourself, have a couple cocktails. I'll just sit around and clean. You know, not a big deal.
Gotcha. Now, look, I know you got a long drive to get here. It's like you don't live right here in this area. You drive a long ways. What is it that says to you, like, you know what, it's worth the drive to come out here all these nights?
Oh, well, yeah, there's many reasons. Let's be honest there. For one, I've never been to Martinsville before I started working here, but since I've started working out here, I really like the people out here. I really like the town, city, whatever they want to call it. I enjoy working for the people who own the company. They're very kind people. Most of the regulars here, like I said, the whole town is just extremely friendly. So, yeah, it's every reason to come back. You know, nothing against Terre Haute, but there ain't much going on out there.
Well, and it is what it is. That's all you can say. Is it is what it is.
Yeah.
What I love about coming out here is I know, like Cindy, our co-host, she has had several different drinks here. And I remember one time you were going to make her drink, and she's like, no, I don't like whiskey. And it's like, you're going to like whiskey by the time you leave here. And I know whatever you made her, she loved it. And it's just, that's kind of what you guys do here. You kind of mix whatever needs to be mixed, and everybody seems to enjoy it.
So, like I try to explain to people, it's I like to believe I work hard for my money, and I like to believe others work hard for their money. Whether they do or not, none of my business.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I want them to feel like they've spent their money correctly, whether or not they earned it or not. You know, I've been to establishments where I spend, $200-$300, walk out and say that was not even worth it. You know, and then I have to go back to work. And then make all that money back.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I want to make sure everybody, sure, I can pour you a Jack and Coke if you want. Very simple, but I'll probably offer you something with that Jack and Coke to make it a better experience compared to going to just anywhere.
Yeah.
And
that's what that's what Gillispie Cigar Bar is all about. I mean, you come out here, you're gonna have great people taking care of you, and it's gonna be great drinks. It's gonna be things you haven't tried before, and you're gonna like it. That's all I can say. You're just fantastic. That's why we come back here as much as we do.
Well, thank you, brother.
Because it is a family type of atmosphere when you come in here. Like you said, a lot of locals, and if you're not a local, you're not going to get treated like an outsider, though.
No,
That's the thing. You come in here, just small towns. Sometimes you go into a small town. If you're not a regular, you don't get really accepted in. Whereas here, I don't care if it's your first time here. you're accepted, and that to me is what makes you guys head and shoulders above the rest.
Correct. Yeah, and we got people that travel, all the way from Carmel to come out here. We got people that come from 2 hours away, to come here. Yeah. We got people that come in, once every other week or once every week because that's how far they live, but they want to come out this way. Like I said, it's about treating everybody with respect, equality, and I hate to say equality, but treat each other like equals. And, we know the golden rule: treat others is the way you want to be treated. So. I've lived in a lot of different places, and I know what you're talking about. You're a small town, and it takes forever to get buddy with people, and that's just so boring and horrible. Life's too short for all that. But like I say, you come in here, everybody gets the same treatment, everybody gets the same quality, and it's all just about sitting back, relaxing, have a good time, talk with your friends. Watch a sports game if you want, whatever you really want to do.
Right. Well, Santos, I'm going to let you get going. I know it's still pretty busy here. It looks like you're going to be here for a late night tonight. Right. We're getting ready to wrap things up, but thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you for taking care of us the way you do. And like I said, when we come in here, it's like seeing an old friend behind the bar, and that's what we love about this place, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, anytime, brother. Anytime.
All right. Hey man, it has been a fantastic night. We dressed like the 1920s.
We did.
Yeah, went to Cedar Creek for the whole soiree, the end of Prohibition.
Yep.
Celebrated that. After party here at Gillispie Cigar Bar in Martinsville. This has been a fantastic time. We've been taking pictures with everybody. I was actually allowed to touch another lady's butt tonight.
And he likes that.
And I like that too, Mama. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just been a fantastic time, has it not?
It has. This is a good place. It's fun here, and we had a good time tonight.
Cindy, if people want to know more about Steel Horse Thunder, where do they go?
Scott, you know where they go.
Do I? Oh yeah. It's steelhorsethunder.com. You can go right to our Facebook page. You can go to Instagram.
You can go to YouTube. You can go everywhere.
It's all right there, isn't it? All right, man. Hey, we always say it's not what you ride, it's that you ride.
Yeah.
But you know what? Tonight we've had a few cocktails and everything else. Guess what? We ain't riding.
No.
It's not how you Uber. It's that you Uber. All right, man. Steel Horse Thunder is out. Thank you guys so much. Check us out on Facebook every Monday night, 7 o'clock. We do our Monday Night Live. Cindy, it's time to call it a night.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Good night, everybody.